Hello, I'm Ramli and I'm here to help you become better at pitching your ideas. Here's how. You need to tell a story because the truth is, facts tell, stories sell. In the next few minutes, I will share a proven storytelling outline for you to use when pitching. Firstly, you need to build a case for your proposal. Do this by laying out three things. Firstly, what's the current situation? Secondly, what are the complications related to the situation? And finally, what's the implication of not addressing them? Now let's look at what the current situation is. I suggest that you use statement starters when describing them. Let me elaborate. People decide to listen to you or do something else, like reading their emails, during the first 7 seconds of your pitching. Hence, I recommend that you begin stating what is the situation by stating either a startling fact, figure, emotional story, or anything else that is attention grabbing. It acts as a hook to grab their interest. Some examples of statement starters to use here include, here's the situation, and do you know that? For example, if your proposal is about helping people stricken with cancer, you could begin by saying, do you know that as I talk now, someone somewhere has been diagnosed with some type of cancer? An emotional story might go like this. I have a friend who just got married, and on her first week of marriage, she was told by the doctor that she had cancer at stage 4. Imagine the devastation the news brought on her and her husband. Now let's look at how you are going to convey the implications related to the situation. Once you have caught their attention, the next step would be to highlight what the complications are to the situation you mentioned. What makes it worse? What compounds the problem at hand? In the example above, you might say that given the growing contamination of our environment and the effects it has on our health, cancer cases will be growing steadily instead of tapering off. Some statement starters at this stage might be, here's what makes it worse, or to add to the problem. In the final part of building your case for change is to inform them of the adverse implications if the current situation is not properly addressed. What are the risks facing them? What do they have to lose? Some statement starters for this stage includes, here are the risks if we don't address the situation, or imagine these implications if the situation stays as it is. There's a reason why you need to build a case for your proposal first, as opposed to immediately jump to your proposal. Fact is, people buy on emotions, then they justify it with logic. What are the emotions you can leverage when building your case? There are lots of emotions to play with. Nothing comes close to the emotions of fear and empathy when building your case. People are more easily influenced by fear more than anything else. Truth is, people fear losing more than they love winning. Try them, and you will see great results in no time. Once you have built your case and have them on board, you now need to get into the second phase of your storytelling. You are now ready to tell them what you propose, the actions you need from them, and finally, the benefits that can be reaped. When telling them your proposal, you need to be concise and succinct. They want to know what your product does and what problem it will solve. Many times I've seen people pitch their proposal by going into too much detail and use technical terms that the audience don't even understand. You will lose them fast this way, and that's the last thing you want. Give just enough information they need to make a decision. It's better if they could get more answers from you later during the Q&A after your pitching ends. You are now ready to move on to the next stage of your story. You need to be clear, what do you need them to do with your proposal? Do you need them to approve? Or at least consider it carefully? One of the best rallying calls to the audience would be to say, I'm inviting you to partner with me on this journey. You become more inviting and influencing when you invite them to partner with you. Fact is, many top executives that will be hearing your proposal dread making decisions they might regret. Partnering sounds more inviting and less dreadful, don't you think? The last part of your story should be about the great benefits your proposal will be able to provide. Focus on benefits that covers more than just cost reductions or adoption of new technologies. Be more benevolent by emphasizing the benefits to the larger societal or national agenda. Here's where you can leverage on their emotions of pride and being generous for partnering with you on the solution you propose. For instance, instead of just saying, by partnering with me, you will be able to reduce the incidences of cancer, you can say, you will be contributing to a healthier and more productive Malaysian society. There you go. I have explained a storytelling approach you can successfully use in your pitching. Before I end, let me share some useful tips as you tell your story. Firstly, try to smile when you tell your story. It will make you less nervous and more relaxed. More importantly, it makes you look smart. Be mindful of non-word fillers like or word fillers like you know. That's very irritating, isn't it? Secondly, remember to use hand gestures. Research from Erasmus University in the Netherlands show that the probability of securing investment increases by 12% if you use appropriate hand gestures. That's all from me for now. I wish you all the best in your future storytelling. I'm Ramli, and thank you for listening to me.